The one conversation most likely to lead to a sale is probably the one you're not paying attention to. Welcome to Sales for Nice People. I am Martin Steller. I help nice people sell more. That, for those viewing, is the Sierra Nevada. And the conversation that is most influential in terms of whether a deal is going to happen or not is a conversation that you are not part of. Now, there's three kinds of conversations that need to happen for a sale to actually happen. Obviously, conversations need to happen because a conversation is the context in which the sale takes place. And there's these three conversations. There is the conversation that you have with your buyer, obviously, is required. Then there's the conversation that the buyer has internally in their own mind, and your job is to become part of that conversation, right? That is why in marketing they say you have to become part of the conversation going on in the buyer's mind. But then the third conversation, that's where the magic happens. Because when you are no longer in the room with the buyer, they are going to continue having the conversation with you. For one thing, the conversation in their mind, thinking about what you said and what you discussed and how it works. But they also are going to have conversations with people in their world. That can be their spouse, maybe it's their son, or maybe it's the boss, the stakeholders, the shareholders, the board. Who knows? There's all kinds of people that your buyer is going to be in conversation with. And if you want to maximize the chance of landing a deal, then you want to try and have influence on what that conversation is going to look like. Because the most influential conversation in a sales process is the one that you are not privy to, that you are not part of. So when you are talking to your buyer, take some time to have a conversation with them about the people that they are going to be speaking with. What do you think the objections might be when you talk about this with your boss or with the board of directors? Or how does your operations manager typically respond to proposals like these, like the one I'm about to send you? When you have that kind of conversation, you can prepare your buyer for having a better quality conversation with people in their world. And you might be talking to the owner of a business who has the full decision-making power and can decide on his own, but don't think that that person is not going to have an influence on how that owner and CEO is going to think about the work that you can do for them. So if you want to make it as likely as possible that somebody buys from you, look at the three kinds of conversations. The one with you, the one going on in your buyer's mind, and the one that's going to happen when you are no longer in the room. And take some time to have a conversation with your buyer about the conversations they're going to have. Hope that's helpful. This is Sales for Nice People. Tune in again tomorrow and go to salesfornicepeople.com/sign up to get a short and helpful daily email.